Alright guys, welcome back to JForce Gaming, and today we are going to review this is the Aqara U100. Alright, so this was, a lot of people say that this is one of the feature-packed yet most affordable Deadbolt lock, Deadbolt smart lock that you can buy in the market right now. Alright, unfortunately, as the name says, alright, this only works if you have a Deadbolt lock. If you have any other locks, alright, you can also check out the Aqara website. They have other locks for different locks as well, kinds of locks. Alright, but for this, it only works on Deadbolt locks. Alright, so we are gonna do a quick unboxing, see what we get inside this package. Alright, and then after that, followed by, we're gonna talk about the features that it has after I install it at my house. Alright, at my house door. So for now, we're gonna just do a quick unboxing to see what we get. Okay, so the first thing that we get is a USB hub, which I am unsure what does it use for at the moment. I'm going to read it out, which I'm going to explain to you the later part if I figure out what this does. Right, we have a few smart key tags. Alright, this is used to unlock the door. It's like a with NFC tag. Alright, it's like the key itself. Nothing inside here. Right, and wow, okay, this thing is really heavy. A white box over here. Let's put this thing aside. Right, about those safety hazards and such. Right, manual, and we do have the lock itself. Okay, so this is for the back of the door, and then we have this one, which is for the front part of the door, which is quite heavy. Right, we do have some batteries, alright, to power this thing up. We have these two. I have no idea what this is for. There's a lot of things that I have no idea what it is used for. A few of the accessories here. I think it's screws, right, for you to screw it into your door. And the last thing, which I think is the lock itself, the Deadbolt itself. Alright, and yes, I am right. Okay. Yeah, so we do have a view bolt here. Alright, a few of these things. This and that, you know, I have no idea what this is. Probably the one that, you know, locks onto your door to prevent any thieves. Alright, so this is basically what you get. Alright, inside this whole package, you get all these sets, NFC tag as well, batteries, keys. Alright, if there's something wrong with the lock, you can at least use the key to unlock it. And yeah, pretty much all this is what you get inside the box. Alright, so now let's talk about the quality itself before I install on my door. As you can see, alright, this is the back of it, and I think under this cover, there's a small latch here. Alright, I think you can put the batteries inside here for the battery compartment, because this is for the back of the door, and there will be some screw hole inside here for you to screw it in. And as for this one, it is really, really heavy. Alright, I think this whole thing is made out of solid steel, so you don't have to worry about, you know, anyone trying to use brute force into your home. Alright, this whole thing is very, very sturdy, and it's very, very strong, so you don't have to worry about anyone trying to break this apart. And there is no entrance for them to like unscrew or, you know, basically break it. So yeah, overall this whole thing feels really strong and really solid, so I can feel really safe having this at my door to protect my house. Alright, and this one is also one of the things that a lot of manufacturers, they cheap out on, because this thing takes a lot of money to, you know, to build like a solid steel inside. So this one is the bolt lock itself, alright, for, you know, basically to lock the door to make sure no one can break open the door. Alright, so this thing a lot of manufacturers cheap out on, and the thief can just, you know, instantly use a kick and it will just break it off. Alright, but this is a solid steel. And this thing, the holder, also a very solid steel. You can hear. Alright, so I can feel really safe installing this on my door without to worry any intrusion in the future at all. So they doesn't cheap out on material wise. Although this many people say that this is one of the most affordable Deadbolt smart lock that you can get on the market. Because a lot of affordables ones, they always cheap out on certain part of it, you know, to save cost, to, you know, for you guys consumer can buy at lower cost, but, you know, they really not concerned about the safety of the thing itself, of the usage. But with this, alright, everything is made out of a solid steel. It's not hollow at all, as I said before, it's solid steel. So you don't have to worry about any intrusion, especially the front plate. A lot of time I see those front one at the door plate, alright, the front one, most of them are plastic, okay? So it's very easy to, you know, break it and you know, get in. But this thing is a solid steel, which is, I am really surprised. All right, I've been to a few of my friends' house. They are using those smart digital lock, right? And all the front one are all plastic. I am surprised that why do they put plastic, but this one is the whole thing itself is metal. This thing is really heavy. All right, so yeah. So we got really great quality stuff over here. So right now I'm going to just install this onto my door. You guys can see the whole process itself. And after that, we're going to talk about the features it has. And after that, I'm going to give you my conclusion. Alright, so I have installed this onto my door, as you can see right here. Alright, unfortunately I don't have the footage to show you guys the installation process. It's because of one silly mistake I did. So I recorded my whole process of me installing, but yet I forgot to press the record button. Oh my, okay, that was one of the most serious mistakes I've ever done, and it won't happen again. But to talk about the installation process on this thing is very easy. Alright, there's only 8 steps. You just need to download the app and just follow the steps to install this. It's only 8 steps, but technically, actually, it's only 4 steps. Alright, the other steps is basically you just you test if the key is working, the lock is smooth, there any jamming. You know, the rest is just basically testing before you install the other parts. So yeah, the step is very simple. Even for me, I have never done any of this before. This is my first time doing this, and it is just so easy, and it's way easier than building Lego bricks, I would say. Right, and as well as way easier than, you know, building your IKEA furniture. So yeah, just around four steps. You just need to install the front plate. You just need to install the bolt here, bolt in, front plate, back plate, and that's all. It's done. No, just screw a few screws and it's done. So it's very simple installation process. So you don't have to worry about that. In fact, if you're getting this, alright, you don't have to. I wouldn't recommend you to pay extra for someone to install it for you. Basically, they are getting free money because it's very easy to do it. Alright. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about the few functions it has. Alright, but previously I was talking about the you know what this USB key is about. Okay, so I figured out what this USB thing does. Right, it really connects to, you know, if you have a Google Home or Alexa Home or any other smart home appliances that this is not compatible with, you can use this, alright, to connect, so you can link with all other smart home devices as well. So if you have Google Home or other, like, you know, Alexa Home, etc., all this, highly recommend you guys to get the USB version. Alright guys, so I'm going to just add on more details regarding this Aqara E1 hub. Alright, so actually this is mainly for remote functionalities like remote lock, unlock, right, using your phone, and real-time activity notifications and device logging. Alright, and also you can use to remote user and password management on the device when you are not from in your house. Alright, and connection with other Aqara devices such as the G4 video doorbell that they have. Alright, and also with third-party platforms like Google, Alexa, SmartThings, Metal, and such. Alright, to work seamlessly with this Aqara U100. Alright, so yeah, that is let's continue with the video as well. Version. Alright, because I saw other YouTubers, they have reviewed this, but some of their boxes doesn't show the USB stick itself. Right, they just show this one. So I recommend you guys to get the USB one if you guys are using other brands, alright, of smart home appliances. Alright, now talking about the function of this, right, there is many different ways for you to unlock. Right, the first way, my favorite, is the fingerprint one. So if I were to if it's locked, as you can see, this thing is locked right now. Okay, so yeah, it's really locked, right? So no one can really break open your door. So fingerprint wise, it's very easy. Just get a quick tap on your fingerprint and you unlock for you. So the fingerprint scanner is really fast, and you can add as many users as you can, fingerprint as well. Alright, and you can use passcode as well. So for passcode, you can use different kind of passcode to unlock. Alright, or you can use the included NFC tag that they included inside. So just give a tap, and after that you will unlock as well. So yeah, so you can also use, if you have a Apple Home, right, you can use your Apple Home to unlock as well, which I not using it, so I couldn't show the unlocking process. Alright, and the best thing I love about this is because they have an actual keyhole here. So with an actual keyhole, it's very safe. You won't get locked out of the home if this, because I saw some of those smart home devices, they does not have an actual keyhole. Alright, they do have like a USB. I think there's a USB-C below. So if this one ran out of battery, you can plug in your. I'm not sure what this USB-C is for, but most likely the bottom USB-C is like when this ran out of battery, you can plug in your power bank to power this thing up to unlock your home, or to upgrade the firmware or whatever. This one I have, they don't write much details on that, but yeah, that's probably the cost. But I saw a lot of smart home devices, they only have like, let's say a port for you to power it up using a USB stick to, you know, to power this thing to to unlock it. Alright, but a lot of them, they never thought of, a lot of products they never thought of, what if not ran out of battery but this whole device failed. Alright, it's an electronic device, so there's the chance that it might break, alright, or it might stop working, or you know, someone trying to smash it, or they'll spill water on it and such, and the whole thing just breaks. Alright, and even if you power it up, it doesn't work, so you're basically locked out of your house and you need to get someone to break into your door. So it's very troublesome and it's not worth it. So this thing is the best, because if this whole thing fails or ran out of battery, you can just easily use your key. But let's just lock it first. Okay, you can easily use your key to unlock it even if this whole thing fails. So yeah, so this is this is one of the best design I have seen. They really thought the whole thing through thoroughly to make sure that you won't get locked out of your house even if this whole devices fails. Alright, and the next thing I would like to talk about is the app itself. Alright, so this app has a lot of functions that you can do with this app. Alright, so this app right now is connected via Bluetooth, so I can also use the app to manually lock the device, alright, and unlock it as well. So you can use the app as well, and also they will have these locks right here to show like the kind of events that, who unlocked the door, you know, who went to the house, who, you know, so you see if any suspicious events going on. And you can also add users, so this is the user management, where you can add different kinds of household members they have. So you can add up to as many fingerprints, and they can set their own password as well, and you know, so very easy. And you can add temporary user as well, so temporary they only have one-time access as well. Or you can one-time password, which is like given to, like, you know, some maybe the maintenance guy to come to your house, so you just give them a one-time password where when they key in, they can unlock the door, and after that the password cannot be used any way afterwards. So this is the best if you have guests coming in or maintenance guy coming in to your house, alright, for one time, so you can set your own one-time password. So this is very amazing. Alright, so this app have a lot of functions as well. Alright, if you go to settings, they have all kinds of mode, like away mode, passage mode, all this kind of mode. Like for example, let's talk about the passage mode. Let's say if you are like moving in and out of the house, you don't want this to lock every time you like moving things in and out of the house. You can set as passage mode, so this thing won't lock until you disable it. Right, and they have a lot of other kinds of remote unlocking, all this auto locking and such. Right, with this, so you can always see what function you like, and you know, update from the app, and you can use it to upgrade the firmware as well. And yeah, so this whole thing is very simple. Just 4 AA batteries, and the whole thing can last up to 8 months. So there's one thing I would like to show you guys, is the auto locking feature when the door is closed. But if Aqara, if you're looking at this, because the auto locking feature is now currently in beta, so so what I recommend is, because once it's detect the door is closed, this thing will immediately activate to lock it, which sometimes if I didn't close fast enough, the lock might jam, and then after that I scared it might, you know, breaks the internal thing. So what I recommend is, if I close it, alright, wait for about 3 to 5 seconds before the door start to lock. That would be really great. But you know, I cannot say anything much because this function is still in beta, but it works really well. I can show you guys if you guys want. Alright, so I can show you guys right now. Alright, so yeah, so this is my door. So this is the home kit. Alright, so immediately if I close the door, it will lock. because it's really fast, so I recommend if I close it, wait for 5 seconds before it locks. But if I didn't close fast enough, it will just stuck there. So to unlock is very simple, just need to like that. And yeah, and you have unlocked it. Alright, as you can see from the features it has, this thing is really feature packed at a really affordable price. So there's nothing I can complain about. It's just great. Alright, and for the price of it, it supports so many kinds of ways to unlock it. It's really unbelievable. And especially the features that I like to talk about just now is because of the manual key itself, where, you know, instead of any fail safe or what was broken, at least you have a manual key instead of someone needed to, you know, come and break down your door because this whole thing fails, not because you ran out of batteries. Alright, so this the physical key itself is really important, and I like the way they think about consumer. For us consumer, they think about what happens if, you know, fail safe and this and that, and material wise, the quality wise, they don't cheap out on anything at all, yet delivering you at such an affordable price. This is one thing I really like about this brand, and they have a lot of other digital key lock as well, where you guys can check it out. So yeah, it's really one of a kind and very safe and amazing and secure. Alright, smart lock that you can get for your household, which I highly recommend you guys to get if you guys out there are looking, alright, for a digital smart lock. Alright, either a deadbolt lock or any other kinds of lock you're looking for. I highly recommend you guys to check out Aqara. Their brand is one of the most safest and one of the best quality. Yet you guys don't need to break the bank on your wallet, right, to spend tons of money on other product which is very expensive, yet not as much feature, not as safe as Aqara. So once again, if you guys want to check out this U100, go ahead and check out the link in the video description down below. Go ahead and check it out and definitely get one for yourself, and definitely you will not regret it. So yeah, if you guys like today's video, give it a thumbs up. I have never do a smart tech door lock video like this. So if you find today's video interesting, let me know in the comment section as well. If you guys want more video, maybe hopefully someday someone might reach out to me for another kind of lock. Alright. But yeah, so yeah, you guys like today's video, give it a thumbs up. Alright, and once again, do check out Aqara and this U100 smart lock. The link will be in the video description down below. Definitely get one for yourself. So without further ado, this is 𝖩force Gaming. I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.